All right, so what I have here is a Montgomery Wards AM/FM stereo receiver system. I picked this up at the Goodwill bin store in Airway Heights for about $4. And here are some media that I'm going to test it with. I've not even plugged it in yet. I'm going to do that here in a second, but this is some media to see if the 8-track works or the cassette works or the record player works, or hopefully all three do. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless because I really just bought this to be able to test media with that I pick up from time to time. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, before we get started, I'm going to show you what I'm doing here to be able to run this test. Is I have a couple of RCA style cables running over to a single input into a passive speaker. This is an amplified unit. On the back here there's a hookup for an antenna and the left and right speaker, and that's it for ports on the back. For ports on the front, it does have a headphone jack there in the center. Then over here for the tape cassette player, it has a left and right microphone input, so you can record into stereo on the cassette player part of things. There's the 8-track, and over here we have the knobs. We have a tone, a balance, a volume, and then the function. And we're going to go ahead and get this all set up to be plugged in and turned on. I have an extension cable running over here to be able to plug it in. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I plugged it in. And now let's go ahead and hit the power button. Ooh, that's a good sign. We hear some static coming out of the speaker. It is set to AM right now. Oh, there's on FM stereo. And then let's go ahead and set this for the cassette. So we'll go ahead and open up that cassette, pop it in there, and see if it works. All right, so I got the Eagles Hotel California cassette tape here. Go ahead and open it up, and oops, there it is, and get this put in there. See, side one. Oops, upside down. It's been a while. No, what's going on here? Why is this not wanting to go in? Oh, there it goes. Huh. Well, that's a little strange. So you hit rewind. Oh, nice rewind speed. Counter's working. So that appears to be functioning just fine. Go ahead and reset the counter. And hit stop. And now we'll hit play. Okay. Adjust the volume. Might take a second to get out of the lead on the tape. Longer. You know what? We need to turn the function over here to cassette. Oh, it is on cassette. Okay. Volume. Side one. Stop. Play. Stop. I wonder what's going on with that. See, we have 8-track and phonograph. 8-track lit up there, cassette lit up there. I see. Well, maybe there's nothing on that side of the tape right there. Let's turn it over. We'll do something there. Okay, the tape player is playing, but you can hear it's getting a little bit of distortion and stuff. But that could be the tape, so I'm going to try a different tape. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this 8-track part of things. Flip this over to the 8-track player. There we go. Now the 8-track light is lit up. Shake out this. We're going to go ahead and try this out with today is a Johnny Cash. Stick it in there like that. And I'm not sure what to expect. It's been a long time since I've heard an 8-track play. Let me. Now Now this is turned way up. Well, so far this is looking like this might be not the best deck in the world. I'm not even getting any sound out of the... Well, 8-track seems to not work in this, but in all fairness, we should get a number 2 light. Oh, there it is, coming on there. Track 3, track 4. Okay. Well, I'm just going to try a record here in a minute. See what that does, and then I'll get some different tapes, because who knows, these tapes might be bad. This is why I got this thing, is to be able to check these things out. So, take that out, and check it out here in a second. Alright, the next one up here is this Rocky and his Happy Valley Gang. All 3 of these are available on my eBay store, though if it turns out that there's something wrong with them, they won't be. But let's go ahead and put this in on the record player and see what it sounds like. I have a feeling it's some kind of polka music. It does say, bring back the old-time German and Czech music and vocals. So yeah, I'm going to say probably beer drinking music. Alright, I got the record on the record player. The dog's over here chewing on stuff right now. That's a chew toy, so it's something good. At least if he's chewing on. The other one's napping. But anyways, back over here to this. Let's go ahead and turn this to phonograph and turn this on. And well, doesn't look like it works either. So this might have been just a big old giant boat anchor, the whole thing. Well, shoot, that's $4 maybe wasted. I'm going to grab some different media to see if the tape and 8-track player work, and to see what's going on. It's probably just the belt or something's bad on the turntable there, but let me take a look and see if I can get it figured out. Well, it did start working. Kinda. I don't know if it were to continue running, if it might get better. But it does seem to be speeding up and slowing down, or slowing down and going back to normal speed. So I'm not sure. It might just, the whole thing here might be junk. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to try the tape cassette again. This time I have some Supertramp. Hopefully this tape is good. It's actually at the end of that side, so let's rewind it a ways. Alright, oh, there should be some music right here. So we're set for cassette. Alright, that seems to work. Alright, I'm going to just try some general mix tape. See what that sounds like here. Sounds like Fiddler on the Roof, but yeah, it sounds pretty good actually. Not too bad. All right, so I think the tape cassette player on this part of things does actually work. I think that Hotel California tape just might need to be thrown away. So maybe not the jacket, but the tape does. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to try the 8-track player again. I have this Christmas Round the Fireside, sing along with the Fireside Singers. Yeah, this should be wonderful, but let's go ahead and put it in and see how it goes. Well, shoot. Like that Johnny Cash cassette or 8-track might not be any good. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, I'm going to try this Johnny Cash 8-track, see if it's any good. And well, it does not appear to be any good at all. Any lights even coming on? Alright, well, double check. Here's even another one of those Christmas 8-tracks. It takes right off. Look, number 2 now. Alright, well that all appears to work. Alright, the polka music was a little bit tough, so I went ahead and grabbed a, was this Lightfoot, classic Lightfoot. And this is kind of an old musty record. You can just smell the mildew. It doesn't seem to be warped. So though it's seen better days, it should not be too bad, but let's go ahead and hear what it sounds like. Okay, definitely not playing at the right speed. Sounds like it's a little bit slow. So I don't know if this just needs lubricated, if it needs ran longer, needs a new belt, I don't know. Something voltage wise, I'm not really sure, but let me look into it real quick, see if I get it figured out. Sounds crazy, but it seems actually getting a little bit better. So I might just let it play for an hour or so and just see what happens. Might just be that it needs to get some stuff lubricated and some belts worn in again that haven't been played for a while. So far so good. Come, let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Well, I got the turntable working. I had to take it apart, clean it, lube it. As you can hear, it sounds a lot better now. It's running at the right speed and steadily at the right speed. Sure makes a difference. And then the 8-track down here, it is working just great. And then also the cassette player is working just fine. You know, it was kind of, it already done what I got it for, and that was to test media, because the very first, that Johnny Cash cassette, turned out it was actually broken inside. And the Hotel California tape evidently was like left out in the sun or something, because it looks all warbly and bad. So it wasn't this deck's problem, it was it, because right now it has Supertramp in here. And matter of fact, we'll go ahead and turn this off for a second. Oh, should lift that needle off there. Been a while since I've ran one of these. And then let's go ahead and turn this up to cassette. And so that's working good. And then The track 2 light doesn't always come on. It comes on sometimes for some reason, but not always. This is kind of a strange 8-track. Anyways, they all work pretty good. Back up here to the record player. This is an old Jim Neighbors record. When I was a kid, they advertised this record like crazy on TV, especially on Sundays. Trying to get some old people to get it, I guess. Talk about a needle drop. Yep, it's hard to believe that's Gomer Pyle singing there, but yeah, so it's all working now. Not bad for about $4 there at the Goodwill Bins in Airway Heights. Thanks, Chris. Talk to you later.